Today I'm sitting in my backyard doing my first YouTube video, and I was like, how can I become a content creator or YouTuber in this modern day age? I've gone on YouTube, I've done a lot of research on YouTube about content creation or being a YouTuber, and the fact of the matter is that I've not found any format for content creation. I've not found any format to create a YouTube video. When you go on YouTube, you will come across many YouTube channels telling you that you have to find a niche. You need a niche to be a YouTuber. You have to look for something to share with the audience, which is very, very important. I'm not disputing that. Fine, if you have something to share with the audience, you can go ahead and do that, But the fact of the matter is, you don't need a niche to create content. The only thing you need to be a YouTuber is you need to have the courage to speak before the camera. And as you do that, you're going to continue creating videos for YouTube. And as you move further, you're going to discover a niche. But instead of sitting to find a niche before creating a YouTube video, you are just going to be procrastinating year in, year out, and you are not going to create a single video. I've been, like many others who have been searching for a niche or waiting to have a niche before creating before creating a single video. I've been one of those people procrastinating, trying to get the best camera or trying to get the DJI mic, even though I managed to, get this one. But I've come to the realization, I've listened to everybody, advices. I've listened to all the YouTubers about content creation or creating a YouTube video. And the fact of the matter, I've come to the realization and I've realized that there's not a single person that can show you a format for creating a YouTube video. There's no blueprint for creating a YouTube video. All you have to do is to take your phone, your iPhone, or whatsoever gears you may have. Take your iPhone, it might be whatsoever version, iPhone 12, iPhone 13, but I'm currently using my iPhone 16 Pro Max to create my first YouTube video. I'm speaking to you through my iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I'm creating my first YouTube video. I've not seen a blueprint for creating a YouTube video. I've searched on YouTube and I've not seen any blueprint to create a YouTube video. All you have to do is take your camera and start to record yourself. Speak before the camera. You don't need a niche to create YouTube videos. You don't need anything. All you need is your camera. And creating a YouTube video, I sat for a very long time in my room and I took my phone, came in the backyard. I'm sorry for my background. They stayed told us to get rid of the tree, The tree, it died, and the state issued a notice to cut it down. So we cut the tree down. So since we cut the tree down, we are still trying to enter summer, and since we cut the tree down, we just bottle everything in the yard until we can get in summer before we try to clean it up. But as I was saying, you don't need a niche to create a YouTube video. All you need is an iPhone. As you can see, I'm using my iPhone 16. You need an iPhone and be able to, and take that courage. You need that courage to speak before the camera. You don't need a niche. You may listen to people, oh, you need a niche. If you have something to share with the audience, it's fine. If you have a niche, it's fine. But if you are just learning how to create, if you have that YouTube channel, all right, if you are like me, you've opened that YouTube channel for the past 2 to 3 years and you have not uploaded a single video, I'm here to let you know that you don't need a niche to upload your first video. All you have to do is to take your camera and start speaking to the camera. And as you move further, you might discover a niche, all right? Because if you say you need a niche, right? You need a niche before you can create a YouTube video, then my question to you is, all right, if you are trying to do a business, and despite of not having an idea how that business runs, but you want to invest in that business, right? You want to give it a try. That's how YouTube is. You want to become a YouTuber. You want to create your YouTube video, but you are sitting there procrastinating. People are telling you you have to find a niche. You need something to share with the audience, but the fact of the matter is, you don't need a niche. All you need is your camera and having the courage to speak to the camera. And if you do that, as you move further, as you move on, you'll be able to discover, a niche. You'll be able to discover something that you're passionate about, that you can share with your audience, or something that you enjoy doing most of the time. But if you were like me, procrastinating, you're not going to create a video. You're not even going to start. All right, you're not going to start. All you need is to have the courage. Take your camera, go to wherever you find yourself. It might be in your backyard, as you can see, as I'm sitting. It might be in your room. It might be in your living room, and create your first YouTube video. Nobody cares. When I think about creating, YouTube video for the first time, I used to think about, I gotta sound like a reporter, I gotta sound like, a journalist, or I have to, know my social verb agreement. But the fact of the matter is, while it is true that you're communicating with people through your camera, nobody cares about your social verb agreement. People want to listen to what you have. What you have, your audience are listening to you or are watching a video based on what you are sharing with them. Okay, so do not let anything hold you down. Do not let anybody tell you that you need a niche to create a YouTube video. You don't need a niche to become a YouTuber. You don't need a niche. Just take your camera, speak to your camera, go anywhere, start to speak to your camera like the way I'm doing, or start to vlog your life. Just show something with your audience. As you move further, you will discover something to share with the audience. So that's just it, guys.